You ever seen a grown man naked?
Of course. This morning when I left his house. What? Anyways, welcome to the live lineup, boys and girls, where you get my show, all these other great shows scrolling by for free. And now you get the great Glenn Greenwald at 7 p.m. right after my show. One of the best journalists in the country, I think. If you want to watch it all ad-free, sign up for Rumble Premium. And don't forget to download the Rumble app. Today I'll be talking about, more things that are coming out from the Biden administration, how he couldn't recognize, like, his wife. He had Post-its on her forehead. And a cop, NYPD cop, Ryder Cup was in Long Island last weekend, I think. I'm not a big golf fan. This guy did something amazing, called in sick, and we have to question, once again, Secret Service. Anyways, also, Harvard apparently learned nothing from the last election because they just hired a drag queen. Not any drag queen, a drag queen from Pakistan, I think it was. Yeah, to teach for a couple semesters. So fuck them and everything they believe in. And that's about it. Biden also, what went on with the censorship stuff going on in COVID and how him and Obama were behind it, real assholes. Anyways, great to be with you. I might as well start off. My asshole is still stinging. Look, if you're squeamish, I'm giving you a trigger warning. This will be more graphic than any Vietnam story you're going to hear. At least for me it was. I was traumatized. Got up this morning, as I usually do, have my coffee and my morning cigarette to get things moving. Things didn't move. Yes, so I'm going, here we go. Maybe a little constipation, That was 9:30 in the morning. Fast forward, till around 10:30. I'm still on the toilet. Veins popping. My grandmother died on the toilet, by the way, so I always worry about that. Anyways, I hit her with an axe. It's a whole nother story. Put that down. That's a goodie. Anyways, so yes, I go, oh no, because about a year ago, I had an incident where I couldn't go, and I never used enemas and stuff. Well, fast forward today, I got a text. My wife, she's in the other room in her office doing work, and I'm like, I said, Houston, we got a problem. I'm like, I think, and I hate this. I am a homophobe. I don't like my chick going to my ass unless I'm paying for it. I don't mean a doctor either. I'm talking like a Swedish whore on 9th Street. Anyways, so I can't, I go, honey, and she goes, I have to go run and get him, And I'm in a panic. It's about 11:30. I've been in there since 9:30. The enemas got it there a little quicker, I should say. So I'm on all fours doing the enema thing, and the thing, and again, I'm trying to be clean here. All I could think of was Jesus when they put that boulder in front of the cave. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And he pulled that Easter trick. That's what I wanted to do. Guys, and here's the thing. It's not up in here. It's right there. It's right at the friggin' opening. I mean, you have 3 inches of colon before you, and it's. Anyways, so I do the regular enema. It's like turning a fire hose on a brick wall. It's splashing back at me. Looks like a horse stable in my bathroom. I'm smoking a cigarette. My wife brought a pack in. I'm sitting there smoking menthols. Black guys that'll love this. Smoking, I'm drinking black coffee, I'm doing the enema thing, smoking a cig. I did everything. Suppositories, which I always thought were fucking some gay guy's trick. They just don't. Just the concept to me is silly. But I guess I don't even know what's in it. What, glycerin? I don't know. So I even went with those. And I put one of those in and I'm pushing. It's up there for a half hour. Then that flies out, but nothing else. I go, they're supposed to be like M&Ms. They're supposed to melt in your hand. So a couple of those, back to the coffee, on all fours again, and I'm panicking now. I even got in the tub with Epsom salt, whatever I did everything. I didn't have the balls. I was going to take a picture of my bathroom. I'm in the small bathroom downstairs, by the way, of course. The other bathroom upstairs, you can hit fungos and play football. I wanted to just take a snapshot to make you guys laugh on X of, kind of a poop-stained towel, water poop, not real poop. You know what I mean? It looked like coffee. Might not have photographed well. Pack of cigarettes on ashtray, empty enema bottles. And don't judge me on this one. I forgot the best thing. Don't get nuts here on me. I even tried the handle of a cocktail spoon. Did you hear what I said?
Did you throw it away?
No, you and Gianna coming over, aren't you, next weekend? That's going in there. I am not kidding you. Why would you do that? Well, my wife's mother used to joke, when she was alive, when her husband would get constipated, she'd go, "Oh, get the cocktail spoon," to be funny. And I'm sitting there that desperate today. I go, maybe, I said, that was a very specific reference on her part. I got a feeling she might have tried that. But, look, I'm no gay guy. I use the handle, not the fat part. Isn't this gross, folks? So that was on the floor, next to the empty enema bottles, a pack of fucking Marlboro menthols, the poop towel. I feel like I'm forgetting there. I think there was a monkey wrench in there and a stick of dynamite. Oh, my God. I'm not kidding you. And I'm like, finally, guys, get this. It's 1 o'clock. I'm still in the fucking bathroom. And I know right now everybody at home's going, it's that fucking that Monjaro, Ozempic shit. Might be, might not be. Relax, okay? But it did cross my mind, and I will never go through this again. So I'll lower the dosage, and I'm going to become a fucking vegan. Because I feel great right now. I feel, I'm not embarrassed when I take my shirt off at the bathhouse. Anyways. So I'm panicking. It's 1:30. We have to call Dallas. Yeah, you might want to fucking go out for lunch for 2 hours. I was in labor from 9:30 to 1:30. And finally my wife we were thinking about the hospital. And I go, I will die here in my house, covered in shit and blood, before I walk into an emergency room. And they go, can we help you? I can't shit, everybody. Meanwhile, there's a guy with a gunshot wound and, fucking missing an eye. And I'm like, there's going to be nurses there. And probably a black emergency attendant who will be laughing at me because he hates my comedy. I'm like, I will die here. But then I was going, I go, we got no choice. Thank God the wife goes, one more enema. I think she was enjoying it. No, she goes, one more enema. She gave me one with mineral oil, excuse me. She goes, yeah, they use it on horses. I go, you've seen me naked. What gives you the vibe of horse? How about baby lamb? So it was mineral oil and half water. I go, can I get that with a twist? I'm making a delicious fucking drink here. So she goes, we'll do that. If it doesn't work, I was fucking jogging in place, slipping on my own shit. So I do the enema thing again. And boy, I don't know who came up with that. That's very medieval. On all fours with my ass in the air. Boy, when I got done, my ass, I felt like Neil Patrick Harris's asshole after a pride party. Delicious, as he said. Delicious. Anyway, so I do that last enema, and I hear my stomach gurgling, and it's like I'm picking up. What's it? Free Europe Radio, what is it? Anyways, it's gurgling, and I go, oh, there's some action here. And I just stay down for another 15 minutes. And guess what? Eureka. I don't want to say whatever came out was big, but it splashed water into our kitchen 40 feet away. I'm not kidding you. I don't mean to be, come on, I've been pretty clean with this, but I flushed the toilet, right? Before I even wipe or anything, guess what? Whatever I shit out was so thick, it blocked the toilet. I hadn't put paper in there yet. I was in shit hell. Now I got to get the plunger. What the fuck did I do last night? I enjoyed a 2-pound block of Gouda cheese, and I went to bed. Anyways, I'm able to fucking plunger. And then, and here I am. Thank you, Dallas, for being patient. My asshole is screaming. I thought I was going to have to cancel my gig. I don't know what I would do because I'm not going to the friggin' hospital. She almost talked me into, but I think I'd rather die. I'm very vain, you know that. It'll be some fucking nurse that works at a restaurant that I go to. Something. What do you mean? Well, you got a moonlight around here. Anyways, that's that, folks. So we got off to a little bit of a, well, it threw off the schedule for the day. Let's put it that way. Anybody still there listening, or if you all left the room? Hello? All right, let's get to it. Real quick, Red Sox let one slip through their fingers last night. Men on second and third. The Japanese fella, Yoshida, hits one up the middle. Jazz, what's his last name? Second baseman, black guy for the Yankees. Jazz something. Fucking dives, keeps it going from the outfield, gets up, makes a bad throw to first base, gets past the first baseman. I guess it was the guys on first and second, not second and third. My bad. The guy on second's rounding third. The first baseman for the Yankees is still picking the ball up. He's almost halfway home, and somebody puts the brakes on him. They show the replay, and I understand it's hard. When you're a base coach, you got to make a split decision. He couldn't see the ball, the base coach said after it, which I believe, because, the first baseman was over. But the guy, he would have scored standing up with a cup of coffee in his hand. So that doesn't happen. And earlier in the game, Jarren Duran, who I love, but he's an overrated outfielder. That's all I'm going to say. He's a great player, steal you 30, 40 bases. He was the MVP of the All-Star game. Anyways, he blew an easy one, and I like him because he admitted it after the game. But he strikes out too much for me. He strikes out too much for a guy that's, anyways, I think we could get a lot for him. But I hate to trade a guy that runs hard. When's the last time you saw a guy run every ground ball out like it was his, you know what I mean? You don't want to get rid of guys like that, but I do. Anyways, let's get to it. That's all. So Yankees, Red Sox tonight. I just have this sick feeling because I've seen this movie before. When you let one slide, then somebody, fucking judge is going to have a night, whatever. But their bullpens we get the best bullpen in American League, and they got one of the shittiest ones. Anyways, that's enough of that, folks. The nitwit notes. What's that? Unearthed note cards from the Biden era show the administration detailed the names and photos of high-profile Democrats, not nobodies, not Dick Durbins and shit. Mazie Hirono, that guy. Photos of high-profile Democrats such as former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, as well as lesser-known individuals, like Fred Travellina, for then-President Joe Biden to ostensibly reference during live events. 5 different palm cards, which are hand-sized note cards frequently used by politicians for quick reminders or talking points. I used them during algebra tests in high school. During public events, especially while on the campaign trail, were uncovered amid an investigation of National Archive documents related to the Biden administration's use of an auto pen and obtained. Remember the auto pen?
What are we doing? What's going on right now?
How many times did he ask that question to the 11 people handling him, right? Oh, my Aikens. Why are you doing the story, Nick? Because this is still one of the biggest scandals ever. Let's think about this. Trump got shot in the face. The media paid attention for 30 seconds. And that story went away like it was nothing. This motherfucker, we find out from people in his own administration, he wasn't running the show and was using an auto pen to grant clemency to a bunch of, hard-ass. You understand? It's a huge scandal. All his decisions, his executive orders, if in a real world where these people would be held accountable, all those executive orders would be turned back upside down. Vacated, as they say. Unlike my asshole. What? Call back. 4 of the 5 cards obtained are stamped with a disclaimer reading, "President has seen." Dallas, what is it? I don't get what that means either. Meaning he already saw it, so that means he forgot it. Or maybe he already talked to those people. I don't know. Well, a fifth card detailing an ABC News reporter's question to Biden during a press conference did not include that stamp. One of the palm cards obtained reads, Presidential Medal of Freedom recipients. And it was followed by photos and short biographies of the recipients, including, people who are kind of famous. I don't know, Hillary Clinton. And a short note. Can you imagine he had to have a picture of Hillary? Imagine that. What a punishment. Detailing she was the Secretary of State in the Obama-Biden administration. Did you guys hear that? This guy was, and you want me again to believe that he beat Trump in it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. The note card also included a photo of Hollywood actor Denzel Washington, who also received the prestigious award in January, and a note describing him as an actor, director, and producer whom the New York Times called, and if they say it's got to be true, one of the greatest actors of the 21st century. What?
Hey, where are the white women at?
He's good. He's good. Really? Gonna put him up there with Brando and Cagney and even De Niro in his prime? He's a handsome fella, and, but deep down he don't like Whitey either. Another palm card simply reading, Joe, squirt lotion in this hand and call Jill. Another palm card simply reading Judicial Confirmations Milestone Speech. Oh, my God. Showed a photo of Schumer and a separate photo of Senate Majority, Dick Durbin, like I said, accompanied by the rolls in the Senate, their party, and their states they represent. Guys, he didn't even know who the Democrats were. The card included a stamp reading, President has seen. Again, I have no idea what that means. The fifth card detailed a question from ABC News, reporter Mary Bruce, a handwritten note on the card, and it said right there, question number 3. And, let's show some of his greatest hits. Just to remind you that they wanted us to believe this guy was in charge for 4 years. Check this out. You've seen him before.
No one should make the American people question whether their governments will be making sure that this is acting on strikes. They'll be there.
What?
We will,
What?
all of us.
Eric Dean of the Iron Workers, Tim Driscoll of Bricklayers, April Bell of the SEIU.
What? Some of the Bicklighter of the farmers?
And to the Gila Indian River community, the Gila, nothing wrong with me. Down to Chris Van Halen.
No, Eddie Van Halen, you dumb fuck.
Chris and I have been doing this for so many years now, it's getting old.
Look, he's trying to get out of it. That's it? Oh, come on. I gave you a lot. Come on. You bastard. Come on. You got more, right? All right. It's enough, actually. You're right. Anyhow, that's the guy. And, he had to fucking have pictures of people. And you wonder why he didn't know who Clooney was when he went out to that benefit in L.A. That's it, folks. If you want to watch the whole show live and free, go to Rumble and sign up for free. And while you're at it, go to nickdip.com for tour dates and merch. We'll see you guys next time.
Hi. Good night, everybody.